Right, so we've got the tiara and the dress.
Yes, we are currently going through the cross-dressing section of Wall Market in the Livestream.net's Final Fantasy VII Let's Play video. Today's
Sushi plate, sushi plate. Oh. No, I know.
Today's special is death.
70 gil. I was never quite sure the exchange rate from gil to real monies, but
I always assume,
seems like a lot.
I've always assumed, as my universal rule, that whatever a potion costs is $1.
Okay. Potion's what, 100?
Yes. So whatever your basic healing item is, whether it be the herb or the potion or, you know, the cure, because a few of those have that as their basic items, that is how much $1 is. Because that's a universal constant, the weak healing.
Alright.
Granted, some of them do it in percentages like the Tales games, but it's still a worthwhile sort of just general metric.
But I know for $10 you can buy 1,000,000 gil in Final Fantasy XI.
Yeah.
Which, my friend used to do that. I said, you're trading money you can spend anywhere for fake money.
Yeah.
But his argument, which I couldn't, was a good point. He said, yes, but in the time it would take me to earn 1,000,000 gil in FF11, I could have made much more than that working.
Yes.
I said, okay, that's true.
There is, though, a point to make with the real world to fake world money transfer, so that, you know, it's our... Since it can't be used, it's worth a lot more for our dollars than their fake money. So...
Yeah.
But no, I mean, it really was just sort of a general, so it basically was a bizarre way to compare economies across games. However much a potion was the baseline.
Uh-huh.
And everything else just sort of scaled up from that.
Yeah, I like to try and find a real world bare bones tent, see what that cost, versus the 500 gil or whatever it is, and figure it out like that.
Yeah, well, our tents, you know, aren't expended on use. There's something strange in those. Especially in 9, where they can be used to blind people.
Yeah, but
and other things.
And then in 9, just, I mean, it's like the old ones. They don't even fully heal your MP, which sucks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in 9, the best use of tents is in battle.
Yeah, I know. That tent snake thing.
Yeah.
I love the guy on the floor of the ring, like the one drawn.
Yeah.
The little things in these pre-rendered backgrounds, pretty impressive sometimes.
Oh, yeah. So he did the practice and then just started to cut, I think.
Go, Cloud. Squat like crazy. Oh, he messed up.
Squat like a monkey. Squat like a monkey.
I thought it was dumb in Crisis Core when they turned squatting just into pushing X at a timing interval instead of having you push the 3 buttons to keep a rhythm. I like that better.
Yeah. Though at the speeds that they were going at the end, it would have just been impossible.
It gets pretty hard just hitting X, but...
Yeah. Manly men, we're men in tights. Tights!
Now you're a man. Well, now it's time for stuff to get weird.
Weird? What could be weird about Cloud in a room full of mostly naked men? Now my mind is doing the mysterious is the dark side of the moon song from Mulan. I'll make a man out of you. What the hell?
What the hell is Johnny doing?
Yeah. The guy beside him looks like he has the trots.
Yeah. Never got that poo, sir. What's the deal with that?
You know, I think that's a translation thing, and I've not been, I used to know what it was, but I've forgotten. Yeah. He probably, I mean, I could go find the script, but he probably remembers.
Yeah. Now this is President Shinra, right? Or
no.
no?
I'm not entirely sure. It very well could be. It's definitely somebody big up in... No, it's not President Shinra, because they talk about meeting with the president, but it's definitely somebody big up in...
It's not, not Mayor Domino, because he's not fat.
Could be Heidegger. Oh, Palmer.
That's possible.
Yeah. It is now Palmer.
I know.
I've decided this now. It amuses me.
Yes.
Captain Lard has delusions of grandeur. It's it's appropriate.
He's not bouncing back and forth nearly enough.
Yeah. Well, he kind of is pacing.
Yes, but he's not doing that stupid. And hey.
Yeah.
Gee, I wonder who he's talking about.
No, it's just a foreign company president.
Very weird.
The Lovers Ring. About Ruby. You know you want to pick it.
It's like he was contemplating it.
Oh, yes.
And the little Kate Sith in the corner.
Yeah. He likes to watch. With the bouncing ball.
Why do they refer to each other as Grandma and Grandpa? I guess they're making fun of each other? Or...
Well, that's, actually, it's just sort of an affectionate way. You can refer to people as, you know, when you get to a certain age, you just refer to each other as that. I think that's basically what it is.
Now, wasn't there used to be discussion about whether this was Reeves' parents or something?
Yeah.
Which obviously isn't the case, but...
Unless, you know, he kicked the bucket between now and Case of Denzel.
Yeah.
Which is unlikely.
Bleep room. I wonder what happens in here.
Well, of course.
Well, Pixel's taking the more tame of the two rooms. I guess the other room might have to get the mature rating on YouTube.
There's nothing mature about that. Why, it's downright juvenile.
This is a cool song, too.
Yeah. What are you doing in a place like this?
Oh, it's interesting he's holding his sword, the ghost.
Yeah.
Not a ghost, but you know what I mean. He was just kissing himself.
Give us a hug. I'm saying get off your duff and do something, you dumbass. The plot.
Oh, jeez.
Thump pound, poik poik squid.
Poik poik squish.
Ow!
What?
HP MP restored.
Oh my goodness. Never mind. Forget what I said about being the more tame room. I haven't come in here in a long time. I always go into the other room.
Or he just, yeah, the other one he hot tubs with a bunch of men. In this one, horrible things may or may not have happened. Huh and ugh are your two. I love that your only two options are huh and ugh.
Oh my goodness. Time's up.
Toby is so totally heterosexual. I mean, it's like, yeah. He has such a ladies' mind.
Man, this was totally lost on me when I was 10 years old playing this part.
It was not lost on me. Granted, I was a little older, but still.